Hi, everybody, and welcome to Chelsea Rotten Bank's Facebook video. And today and this week, we're talking to kids in our area about questions that they have about money. Today's question comes from Sebastian.
Hi, my name is Sebi, and I wonder how money is made.
Sebastian, that is a great question. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we will find out how money is made. This first video is by kids.gov, and it talks about how we have printed dollar bills.
It takes one person to spend money, but many people to create money. These are the people from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, also known as the Money Factory. Meet Brian. He's one of the banknote designers at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing.
My job is to design United States currency. One thing about being a banknote designer is 98% thinking. You have to think about what you're going to do and think about what's going to work when it gets on the press. The easiest approach about designing a bill is a big puzzle. You take different pieces and aspects of America or different things and you piece it together to come up with one united, almost like a story. Different icons such as the eagle, because I know we hand draw those, and to end up seeing it on a note is pretty awesome because it's like your artwork's all over the world.
Once the design team has finalized the design, steel plates need to be created for the printing press. This is Dixie. She's a script engraver and puts the finalized design into steel.
And if you notice your money, it has lettering on it, and it also has numerals on it that denote the denomination. While we have designers that pick up and make designs, my job is to interpret their designs in steel. Really sitting and cutting script because it's very rhythmical. You're just looking in your die through your glass and twirling the die around and cutting it. There's not too many artists that can say they've had their work replicated billions of times.
Once the plates are created, the money starts being printed. Blank currency sheets are brought in. First, the background images are printed. Then, presses print the backs of the notes and the faces of the notes. The final step is the printing of the serial number and the Treasury and Federal Reserve seals. Once the bills are printed, they're cut and packaged into bricks. The completed loads are transferred and securely stored in the Federal Reserve Vault. For more information on the latest bill design, visit newmoney.gov.
So, Sebi, that is how bills are made, but coins are a little bit different. So let's take a quick peek about how coins are made. This video is also from the federal government, and so we're just going to take a peek about how coins are made.
The process to make a coin really starts with design and engraving. Artists develop the designs, we sculpt them, and make tooling. We make dies. We make about 50,000 dies here every year.
We receive 10-foot long steel rods. They come in to the plant, and then we cut the rods down to our die sizes, to specifications. And then from that, we take what we call our master hub that we get from Philadelphia, which has the master image on it, and we press that into what we call working hub. And that working hub is where we make all the other dies from that then we use in our stamping presses. We get these big rolls, or what we call coils, of metal that come in that weigh upwards of 10,000 pounds and could be the length of 5 football fields long.
We load the coil into an automatic storage retrieval system, and then when we're making that specific denomination, we'll pull the specific coil, we'll run it through a blanking press, which makes the actual blanks, the flat discs.
Our blanking press then presses out like a cookie cutter and produces about 14,000 blanks a minute. So our annealing process is where we heat treat the blank coins. We put the coins into a furnace. It's a huge tumbling furnace. The purpose of heating it up is to soften the materials. It softens the coin, and it softens it where when we go to stamp them, it holds the image better. They will be washed and dried. And then they go to our upsetting area or our mills, where then we raise the outer edge of the coin. And the raising of the coin is done to protect the image of the coin and so that it makes the coin stackable.
And then they're transferred into the press room where they're loaded into a press, and the two dies that we made strike the coin with 35 to 100 tons of force depending on denomination and leave the impression on the coin.
And then from there, once the coin is stamped, it's inspected. And then from there, they're sent down to our count and bag area where they're counted, bagged, and then weighed. And then we store them until we send them to the Federal Reserve Bank.
So Sebi, we hope this has answered your question about how bills and coins are made, and join us tomorrow to find out another great question that one of our kids in our community has. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.